Algeria is often described as a quiet nation, but behind that silence stands one of the most powerful and battle-ready military forces in Africa and the Arab world. The Algerian People's National Army is not built for show, not shaped for headlines, but forged by decades of real conflict, hard geography, and relentless strategic planning. This is a military that grew out of revolution, survived internal wars, and today guards one of the largest territories on the continent. Welcome to the story of the Algerian Army, Africa's silent military giant, Algeria's. Military roots begin with resistance. Long before modern tanks and fighter jets, Algerians fought one of the most brutal anti-colonial wars of the 20th century. The Algerian War of Independence against France was not just a political struggle, it was a military crucible. Guerrilla warfare, sabotage, intelligence networks, and psychological resilience shaped the DNA of Algeria's future armed forces. Victory in 1962 did more than create a nation. It created a military culture that values endurance, discipline, and national sovereignty above all else. After independence, Algeria understood one lesson very clearly: survival depends on strength. Surrounded by vast deserts, unstable borders, and regional rivalries, the country invested heavily in its armed forces. Over time, the Algerian army transformed from a revolutionary force into a structured, professional military capable of defending land, air, and sea across an enormous geographic space, with over 2.3 million square kilometers to protect. Algeria commands one of the most challenging defense environments in the world. The backbone of Algeria's military power lies in its ground forces. The Algerian army maintains one of the largest and most heavily equipped land forces in Africa. Armored brigades, mechanized infantry, artillery units, and special operations forces are spread strategically across the country. Tanks are not just symbols here, they are tools of deterrence. Algeria operates modern main battle tanks, supported by infantry fighting vehicles and mobile artillery systems designed for both desert warfare and urban combat. What makes Algeria's ground forces especially formidable is their experience. Throughout the 1990s and early 2000s, Algeria faced a deadly internal insurgency. Unlike many armies that train only in simulations, Algerian soldiers gained real combat exposure against asymmetric threats. This period hardened the army, sharpening its ability to fight unconventional wars while maintaining control over vast territories. Algeria's Air Force adds another layer to its military dominance. Known as one of the strongest air forces in Africa, it operates advanced fighter jets, strike aircraft, transport planes, and surveillance platforms. These assets allow Algeria to monitor its borders, respond rapidly to threats, and project power when necessary. In a region where air superiority often decides outcomes, Algeria ensures it is never at a disadvantage. The Air Force is built around speed, reach, and precision. Long-range aircraft allow Algeria to cover its southern desert regions, where borders stretch for thousands of kilometers. Air defense systems protect strategic cities, military bases, and energy infrastructure. This combination of offensive and defensive air power makes Algeria extremely difficult to challenge from above. At sea, the Algerian Navy quietly secures the Mediterranean. While not as large as European navies, Algeria's naval force is modern, disciplined, and increasingly capable. Submarines, frigates, and patrol vessels protect maritime borders, energy routes, and national waters. In a region where control of the Mediterranean has historical and strategic significance, Algeria ensures it cannot be ignored. One of the most impressive aspects of the Algerian military is its air defense network. Algeria operates layered air defense systems capable of detecting and intercepting threats at various altitudes and ranges. This makes its airspace among the most protected in Africa. Any hostile aircraft entering Algerian skies would face one of the most complex defensive environments on the continent. Algeria's special forces deserve special attention. Years of fighting insurgent groups have shaped them into some of the most battle-tested forces in the region. Their operations are rarely publicized, but their impact is deeply felt. Training is another pillar of Algeria's military strength. Conscription ensures a large reserve force, while professional units receive advanced training in desert warfare, urban combat, and joint operations. Exercises are conducted regularly, often simulating real-world scenarios such as border infiltration, terrorist attacks, and large-scale conventional battles. The goal is clear: readiness at all times. Algeria's defense strategy is fundamentally defensive, but uncompromising. The military doctrine focuses on protecting sovereignty, preventing foreign interference, and maintaining regional stability. Unlike expeditionary armies, Algeria does not seek overseas wars. Instead, it prioritizes deterrence, making any aggression too costly to consider. Military spending reflects this philosophy. Algeria consistently ranks among Africa's top defense spenders. Investments focus on modernization, maintenance, and strategic systems rather than flashy displays. The emphasis is on capability, not appearance. Every system is chosen with geography, threat perception, and long-term sustainability in mind. Another critical factor is Algeria's political-military relationship. The army plays a central role in national stability, but it also understands the cost of internal conflict. Lessons from the past have shaped a force that values control, intelligence, and prevention over chaos. This balance has helped Algeria avoid the level of instability seen in parts of the region. Regionally, Algeria is a power broker. Its military strength gives it diplomatic weight across North Africa and the Sahel. Its army is not just a fighting force, it is a strategic instrument of national influence. When compared to other African armies, Algeria stands out for one reason: depth. Depth in manpower, depth in equipment, depth in experience, and depth in strategy. This is not a force built overnight or dependent on foreign troops. It is a self-reliant military shaped by history, geography, and necessity. As global power dynamics shift and new threats emerge, Algeria continues to adapt. Cyber defense, intelligence capabilities, and modern command systems are becoming increasingly important. The Algerian army is evolving quietly, methodically, and without unnecessary attention. In the end, the strength of the Algerian army lies not in parades or propaganda, but in preparation. It is a force that expects conflict but works to prevent it. A military that speaks softly but stands ready with overwhelming force if pushed. Algeria may not shout about its power, but those who understand military reality know the truth. Behind the silence stands one of Africa's most formidable armies, watching, waiting, and prepared. If you enjoyed this detailed overview, please subscribe to Strategic Armed Forces. Thank you for watching.